Welcome to the season premiere of SHS Today. On this week's episode, we open it up with Whips, Wheels, and Automobiles. Then, a feature on a photographer, Brady, and explain where our show has been. All of this and more on SHS Today.
Welcome, Saline High, to the season premiere of SHS Today. We hope you're ready for another year of news, action, and fun. I'm Luke Atzinger.
And I'm Barron, and I am proud to finally say, let's get right into the news. We understand that we have been gone for a while, but we're ready to come back into a brand new season of SHS Today. Let's take a look at what we have been up to this past trimester.
What's up, Saline? Welcome back to another episode of SHS Today. I'm Ethan Helzer.
And I'm Thomas Pear. Let's get started.
SHS Today takes the first 12 weeks to teach students everything they need to know to create an episode.
So SHS Today doesn't start in trimester 1 because we're in the process of training. There's a lot of technical things behind the scenes that the kids need to know, and we spend the entire first trimester learning the behind the scenes things.
Many of the first year students have no previous video experience.
I think the biggest challenge for me as a teacher is the fact that I have classes from 5 different schools that come in with all various different levels of video knowledge. Some students I've had for 3 or 4 years when they come into SHS Today. Other students don't have any experience. And so as a teacher, it's a challenge for me to get everybody kind of at a level where we can function to pull off the show.
First year students learn the information they need through projects that guide them through the trimester. Once the first year students know all of the basics, they learn how to run the studio through what we call boot camp.
Boot camp is a fun couple weeks where students come into our studio and we teach every piece of technology that it takes in order to pull off a show.
The crew here at SHS Today work hard every day to create episodes that are professionally made and contain great content.
Well, that's all for this week, Saline.
I'm Neil Kelly, back to you in the studio.
Now you see what goes down in the beginning stages of our show. Here are some stories we've been working on to start the season. The Varsity Blues has been putting on a production of Scrooge by Charles Dickens. It will take place from December 14th to the 15th at the Middle School Auditorium. Tickets are $13 at the door and $10 in advance. Doors will open at 6:30 and the show begins at 7. We had the privilege to meet with Senior Class President Shay to discuss his set of wheels for our new segment, Whips, Wheels, and Automobiles.
Hello, my name's Shay and this is my car. This right here is a 2005 Saturn L300. So we got some fantabulous features here. First off, it's plastic, so it can't rust. You got the state-of-the-art sunroof. I get like 13 miles to the gallon. I don't have a key fob, so I gotta unlock it manually. Oh, I got a cassette tape and a CD player. The sound system, I can adjust my bass and treble. Can't really feel the bass. Doesn't matter, I only listen to 80s music anyway. The speeds on this car. Now this thing can get you 0 to 60 in probably 10 seconds. Very, very speedy. At the time, in 2005, this was top notch. We had leather seats, seat belts. So this is my hood. Nope, it's not, it's my trunk. So here, I've got a state-of-the-art Saturn engine. It's a six-cylinder, 3-liter. That baby can run really, really good.
This has been Shay Millie's fantabulous 2005 Saturn L300. Join us next time on Whips, Wheels, and Automobiles.
A little quick fact, Shay was able to snag his ride for $3,000 from his aunt. Be sure to look for him as he cruises around Saline. Got a cool whip? Be sure to reach out to us on Twitter if you want to be featured in the next episode.
Now we turn to Brock Mayfield, who met with Brady to learn a new perspective in the art of photography.
From drawing to painting and photography to music, this is Saline Arts. This week, we introduce student portrait photographer Brady. SHS Today went to downtown Ann Arbor with Brady Farr to see how he does a photography shoot.
I have been shooting photography for about 3 years and just seriously started getting into portraiture photography.
Brady developed an interest for photography at a very young age through his mom.
Well, my mom is actually a professional photographer, and she actually got me into photography in the first place. And I kind of had a love at first sight for photography because it's kind of a way of expressing art in a different kind of way. I'd like to tell stories through my photography, so it's not only just a quick snapshot, but I definitely like to get that true story within my photography. I'd say there's no specific way to tell a story through a photograph, but I'd say the main way is thinking about the posing of your model and the actual kind of meaning behind the image that you're trying to convey.
This looks actually dry right there.
When looking at places to shoot, I definitely look for a nice background that won't take away from the image as much as the model. I also look for nice places where not a lot of traffic is coming through, where the image kind of seems clear and the main focus is on the person themselves.
Make sure to follow Brady on Instagram at brady.farr and reach out to him if you'd like any pictures done.
Looking good out there, Brock. Looks like a modeling job is in your future.
Well, that's all the time we have this week. I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm Luke Atzinger.
And I'm Lucas Barron. Tune in next week for the following stories: learning on the go, holiday traditions, and movies to watch over winter break. Have a great week, Hornets!